Hello, and welcome to the special memory package edition of Jammin. Now, through the next hour, we'll be revisiting all the greatest memories that we've had at the 22nd World Scout Jamboree in Sweden. So sit back, enjoy the ride, and let's get jammin'.
Taking all the participants today, and the participants for Sweden have been coming, and from 12 o'clock it's okay for the international participants to come. So now we have some buses coming from Kastrup. So first they were collected at Kastrup and then they come here.
And where are you guys from?
Sweden.
What are you looking forward the most?
To meet people from other countries.
My name is Jose. I'm from Spain. I'm very, very excited. It's a feeling I can explain because it's a really good scout feeling.
On each bus they have a troop leader, and the troop leader go into the registration and register them. And then when they're okay, we send them on to the campsite. So somebody there collects people there and send them on to where they're now going.
مرحبا بكم في جامبوري.
We started very many years ago when we were on this field. Actually, in 2001, we got the question from the World Scout Bureau, and they asked us, have you considered to bid for the World Scout Jamboree 2011?
We've been here since last Saturday, so a week and a day today.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how does it feel to be building this for everyone that's coming?
It feels so good because when we first came there was nothing here, and now that it's done, it's like we made it, and it just makes us feel proud because we did good work here.
Many people started to come here to actually build up the city, and they have been working very, very hard for about 6 weeks now. Started with just 10 people, and then more and more came, a few hundreds, and now we're over 1,000 here. They will now be handing over the key to our very own World Scout Jamboree City. Please give them a warm applause.
From 150 countries gathered together for the big official opening of the 22nd World Scout Jamboree. The show started with a massive flag parade and was filled with music, dance, and an unusual world record. Fortunately, it stopped raining just before the show so that everyone could enjoy this unique event without getting wet.
Sweden in the 22nd World Scout Jamboree. Here is the Chief Scout of the UK Scout Association.
But we also stand for learning incredible skills, life skills, outdoor skills, the sort of skills that could save your life and one day could save someone else's life. And that's why I'm proud to be a scout. Deep breath, are you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Point your finger to the sky. Mais cherchez. Cherchez-le. And you insert your finger in the mouth of the neighbor. 1, 2, 3. Why don't you stop making friends? Small step forward.
So People is an activity about identity and culture. And who are you? What culture are you part of? And what are the rules in these cultures? And things like that.
You're supposed to think about who you are in relation to other people and how to treat each other respectfully.
So we have a city core where we'll play a game called Raffa Raffa, and that's a game where you will make up a fiction culture and you will try to act that out with some different new created rules, and you will also try to come as an ambassador to a new culture where you will try how it feels to come new when you don't know the rules, and you will try to figure them out.
Hi guys, today we're at Earth and we're going to find out how we're going to save our planet. Let's go!
At Earth you can experiment and explore the forces of nature.
We try to harvest some power from the wind. We look at how a river erodes the countryside, try different kinds of soil, how they affect, how good they are to build houses on, and how good they clean the water.
What sort of activities can the participants do here?
They can create a windmill. As we can see here around us, they are creating small windmills and measuring how much power they can harvest from the wind, and they can compare that to how much power is needed for different kinds of products they use at home, like light bulb or radio and so on.
Any other particular interesting activities here today?
The water activity is quite popular. You get a small piece, you have a half pipe filled with sand, and you should design a river flowing through it to avoid flooding your own town and factory, and also not to destroy anything for your neighboring countries. And you got some small plastic animals to place also, so they will not drown, and that's been quite fun. And then we'll let the water run through and see what happens.
So what would you do to save the planet?
We must have more solar energy, and we must build car on water and car on electricity, and we must put energy out more things from the nature.
So what would Earth look like in 20 years' time?
A lot different with all the volcanoes happening. They don't think there's going to be like lots of mountains and stuff, and towns are going to be affected by flooding, and we're damaging all our rivers by pollution and stuff. So we really need to like improve how we treat the environment.
So what have you guys been doing here?
We went to the part of the wind, and we do a windmill, and we went to the soil. We filter water to be drinkable water. It was fun.
Dream is a night activity, and it's a journey backwards through life, and of course we're in the forest, and the idea is that the participants are going to reflect upon the choices that they have made in their own lives, and together in the patrol experience different reflection areas and so on.
It was pretty amazing to build it, because we had like so many ideas and so many things to put together. So everybody was like, we're going to have this done, we're going to have this done, and we're going to have this done. And so we had really no time to sleep or relax at all. I felt like it was, they really thought about everything. You feel it's hard work behind it, and you really feel that it's good because you have to think about some things, and you get amazed by other things. So it covers most of what you expect.
Hi, Tom O'Neill from Ireland. The whole concept of Quest, everything here is just designed to cater for every element of your wants and needs. So we like, there's from medieval, Viking, cave, we have conquest, and we have terminal. So in that, you're guaranteed to find at least 4 of the worlds that are just going to blow your brain.
They'll experience nearly everything, to crawling, to jumping, to running across everything. Be Great.
A lot of the trails and the different runs, they can do it on their own, but it's the idea is that they will run together as a team, so that when they get to an area where any one individual finds the obstacle too difficult, that the team, the patrol, will come together and help each team member that needs that little bit extra help.
The Global Development Village is all about to make people to take the first step in create a better world. It's different because it's made up both by scouts and non-scouts. So the result is not only what the scouts are looking for, what the scouts usually do, which makes it much more interactive because we learn from our partners, which some of them are non-scouts, and they will learn from us. We are trying to learn them, the scout method, and we learn skills and from them. We believe that entrepreneurship is very important, even if you are running a project, starting a company to get people out of poverty, or just build a scout camp, build a jamboree. It's all about entrepreneurship. So we want to give an understanding for that. And we want to give the message that even the first step is counting. Even if you just can do a little bit, it's always worth it.
Hi, I'm Rebecca, and we are here in the Faith and Belief Zone, and well, let's go and find out what we can do over here today. What are you guys doing here today?
We are making the Friendship Award, and for this we visiting four stations of the religious center here. It's very cool.
What else have you visited today?
The Buddhistic center.
Okay, so what are the children doing today?
Here in our One Buddhism, the scouts make one money. This one money has 6 knots. Okay, this 6 knots means our body and our 6 senses. So when we use these 6 senses well, we move up like this to be long legs. And in opposite case, we move down like this to be short legs. So we encourage every scout to keep this one money for himself to be long legs always like this.
We are doing origami, and yeah, it's a flower.
The lotus flower.
Yeah, a lotus flower.
Now we will concentrate from everything into one thing by this technique. The technique is a crystal ball technique.
To do my good.
Okay, we are in a subcamp, and today what we do?
We are looking for colors because there's so much flag all here at the subcamp, and it's so great. So we ask the people, what are these colors about?
We go here because we have a gate, a red gate. Come with me and we ask what is red. Hi! Can you help us?
Yeah, sure.
Why your gate is red?
Because this ship is from a Christmas calendar in Denmark, and that's what our troop symbolizes, so we put that on our gate.
Okay. And your tents? Why are orange?
The tents are I guess would be like the Danish national tents. Everyone in Denmark have been sleeping in the Kit Kat tents.
Okay, so thank you.
You're welcome.
Ok, on est maintenant avec les Français. Vous venez d'où?
On vient de Montpellier, dans le sud de la France.
Parfait. Et pourquoi t'as autant de scouts?
Eh ben parce que j'ai pensé que sur le Jamboree il y aurait beaucoup de pays représentés, tout ça, donc j'en ai acheté pas mal de mon groupe pour pouvoir les échanger et avoir beaucoup de souvenirs. Donc là j'en ai un qui vient d'un groupe de l'Allemagne. Celui-là c'est le officiel du Canada. Celui-ci c'est l'officiel de la France qu'on nous a distribué à tous les Français. Celui du Jamboree que tous les gens sur le Jamboree ont eu. Le officiel de l'Allemagne qui sont en face là-bas, les Allemands. Et celui-ci c'est un groupe au Québec que j'ai échangé à un Québécois avec qui j'ai parlé pendant une demi-heure quand on faisait la queue pour l'activité du surf là-bas.
Et c'est lourd pour emmener?
Bon non, ça va, ils sont pas trop lourds. C'est
Okay.
un peu gênant parce que là c'est vrai que j'en ai beaucoup, mais sinon ça va.
So we prepared some questions for you.
Very nice.
And first of all, we would like to ask you as a fellow scout to tell us about your scout experience and maybe a story of when you were younger.
As you must imagine, it was a long time ago. I was a young Cub Scout those days.
Yes.
As a youngster, I had a lot of fun also, as I hope that all these people do have when they're here for these couple of days in Sweden.
Yeah,
and that they meet a lot of new friends and that they really get to know each other and ask each other a lot of questions, because that's what it's all about, to know each other and understand each other better.
Has anything you learned by scouting prepared you to your duty as a king?
Well, yeah, but it's more that you can use a lot of when you meet people, and you can always talk, you can ask your friends, and you're meeting people, are you a scout or what are you doing? Yes, and most of people say that, oh yes, I was a scout when I was younger, and then you suddenly are friends directly. So that you had the same kind of spirit, the same idea about life, and then you don't need to feel afraid of that, because opposite you get strong, because you know you can meet a lot of friends around the world, and you can ask them, and they can support you wherever you go in the world, when you're traveling, for instance.
What do you most appreciate about scouting?
I mean, you never leave a friend behind, but you always get together and you solve these problems together, and you're never alone. And if you have a friend who needs some assistance, of course you take him or her along to help him. That's I think it's one of the most important things, that you never alone. You always have a friend around the corner.
So you went to camping camp yesterday?
No, this morning.
This morning? Oh,
small one. There were about 80, less than 100 people.
Yes. So what's happening there?
Well, I don't know. we left, and probably they were happy that we left, and they couldn't continue what they were doing. They're still building it up, you know.
Yeah.
We will attend tomorrow, so we're really looking forward to it.
And you have no idea where you're going. and that's the trick. You don't know.
No, we don't know.
No, exactly. That's good. No, but that's that's part of scouting, and in a way it's good because you never know what's happening live. So we should be prepared for the unknown and trying to act according to the situation. And if you get used to manage on your own, of course, together, as I told you, in a group, of course, you can solve a lot of problems. I think it's very important. We should also try to launch here that you should help your neighbor. I think that's probably one of the most important. So there's nobody who feels he's alone here, or even at home. Your friends, your neighbor, in your neighborhood, and trying to detect, to see if he or she has a problem, and dare to be, I would say, to be brave enough and dare to help them, which is very difficult.
So, do you have any advice to give us to being a leader?
No, a little bit again, as I told you before, I think one should be very definitely to help and see to that everybody feels all right and that they are comfortable what they are doing, and it's most important in a big group of people like this, and nobody should feel alone. I think it's very important.
Thank you for visiting and giving us the opportunity.
Okay, thank you. Very good.
Hey guys, we're jamming here down today with John from the Messengers of Peace program. So good morning, John. It's really nice to meet you.
How you doing? Very good. Welcome.
Fantastic. Could you just tell us a little bit about the program, please?
Well, basically we're looking for 20,000 scouts here in the Jamboree to sign up as Messengers of Peace.
Fantastic. So 20,000 scouts, that sounds like an awful lot.
Oh, easy peasy. We're 2.5 days in and we got 7,000 already signed up.
That's fantastic.
And that's only starting, because what we're going to do, we're starting off a huge global network of 20 million scouts, and those 20,000 scouts are going to be the core group to get it started.
Okay, so you talk about a core group. If the scouts at the Jamboree decide to come down to the tent today, what can they expect to find here?
Well, they find either a written form or an iPad.
Okay.
They're going to log on, put in their name, their email address, the town that they come from, and most importantly, the project that they want to do when they come home from the camp.
Right.
And then they're part of a network which is going to change the world.
Phil from Canada, you're also working within the Messengers for Peace program.
That's absolutely right, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just volunteering here. I'm part of the team that's trying to recruit 20,000 scouts to come and join us in this wonderful project.
So it's all about what they do when they go home, is that right?
Oh, exactly. I mean, we're scouts, not tourists. Tourists are walking past, scouts are here. They're putting down what they're going to go, what they do when they go home.
Okay.
Tourists will just walk away, but scouts actually do something.
You're watching Jam In.
I'm currently working on the Friendship Award, which is an award based around getting people from different cultures together to participate in an activity and get to know each other.
It originated back in the Jingi Jamboree in 2007, which was, so to speak, the general rehearsal for this camp. We had something called the Jingi belt, which was actually a mini explorer belt. It was a bracelet that was contained quite a lot of similar tasks that went into the present Friendship Award.
Participants will expect to get together, to put their heads together from different languages and try and work out the answers to a series of questions from various sections that we've got from this booklet. Okay. The participants will be able to work together as a team from different backgrounds. They will be able to pull themselves together and get to know new friends and meet people. At the end, once they've completed it, they receive the Friendship Award, which is this badge, and they can put on their uniforms, and it shows that they've participated.
And how did you develop the design for the coin as the prize?
Well, originally one of the thoughts was that if you make an award like this, you want a nice badge, because I think it helps improving on everything. So we early wanted to go for a metal badge.
I work in the Faith and Belief Zone that we're sitting in right now, and this is where you can come as part of your friendship award. Sorry. Well, we're sitting here, and there's 11 different religions represented here in the various tents, and we have a synagogue, and we have a mosque, and we have a chapel, and minor sanctuaries inside the tents, etc. And in order to get the stamp for the Friendship Award, you need to visit 3 tents at least.
I'm from Denmark.
And I'm from the UK. And you've been working together on the Friendship Award, is that right? Yeah, we've just come over here to start doing it, so we're about to sign up and get all our papers.
Yeah, so we're about to start now, pretty much.
And how did you put together your group?
It was we were 3 from Denmark who went over to their camp to ask if they want to help us taking this friendship award. So, and there were 3 who wanted to. So.
Yeah, they just came over during lunch, and we sort of said, yeah, sure thing, we'll finish our sandwiches and let's go around. Do you know how many people have been through so far and completed the award?
It's hard to tell because it's quite unevenly distributed between the different town centers, but roughly I would say something between 4,000 and 5,000 participants so far.
Hey guys, today we're down in Summertown, jamming with Josephine, who is the planning team for the activities. So, good morning.
Good morning.
In fact, good afternoon.
Yeah, but it's morning for me every day, so
okay.
anywhere, so.
So we'd just like to know, if anybody's down in Summertown, in the town centre, what can they do here?
We have the big fun balls. It's like sorbing, but on water.
Okay.
So it's really, really cool, and you all should check it out, because it's awesome.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
But we also have something called bouldering, so it's like climbing sideways. I think it's pretty cool. I've done some of the things on that, so yeah. And then we have the awesome cafe down on Summer too, with all you can imagine to eat or drink or anything. So
fantastic.
Yeah.
Would you mind showing us around, and we can have a look at some of the activities?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, let's go. So right over by the middle of Summertown, we've got the zorbing. So if somebody wanted to go zorbing, what would they have to do?
They have to get in the line, and then we will do our best to get them as fast as possible to do it. And the persons who's working here, the ISTs, are going to show you how to do it and what to think about. And then it's just rock and roll in the water.
Now we're over at Simply Circus, which is right next to the zorbing, with Christina, who's running the activity. Christina, can you just tell us a little bit about what Simply Circus is?
Well, it does what it says on the tin. It's circus skills activities. Every day you get a different type of activity on each town centre.
Okay.
This, what we've got behind us, is jesters, which is all the throwing and the juggling.
Okay.
Then you get acrobats, which is balancing, like on stilts, tight ropes, that type of thing.
Fantastic.
And then the next day you get clowns, which is the face paints, the balloon modelling, all that type of thing. So it's quite a big variety that you get around everywhere.
Great. We're over at the bouldering wall, and if you could just tell us a little bit about this, what you can do here?
Yeah, you're supposed to come here if you want to climb and see the wall over here. And it's called bouldering because you climb sideways. So you have grips on the top and the bottom, and it's supposed to be like climbing one color. So here you can pick orange, green, red, whatever.
So as you can see, there's loads of activities going on. Behind, we've got a stage where people have just joined in and they're singing for the other participants. There's loads of cafes. And remember, there's a lot more than we've shown here to do today at the summer camps. Thanks very much. It's been fantastic.
Yeah,
and we'll see you again.
Yeah, we do. Bye.
Hello, you look like a banana. Okay, have you already been on any attraction around here?
No yet. I'm gonna go climb that tower or what it is.
So you just have been on this attraction. Did you like it?
Yes!
Okay, what do you think about all this made of wood? Because scouting is all about environment protection.
Yeah.
So what do you think of this all made out of wood?
Well, it's very, it's pretty and it's very useful.
Amazing, yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yes.
We can play on it. It's like we're young people, we're like babies. We can play everywhere.
Are you afraid that it will go too fast for you?
Yeah, I'm really afraid.
Woo!
You've just been down this rope, right?
Yeah.
Just first on the wall and then down the rope. How did you like it?
Very nice.
Yes? And are you afraid of heights?
Oh, no.
So
very good and fun and exciting and crazy.
So it was very easy for you to climb up and go down?
Yeah.
I'm Clement from Hong Kong IST. I'm the staff in Media Center Reception.
I'm Dennis and I'm from Sweden. I'm a strolling steward.
My name is Anna-Karin and I'm from Norway and Sweden. I'm standing here in the Jamboree shop helping the scouts.
My name is Simona. I'm coming from Austria. I work in a global development village.
I'm Ludwig Torell. I'm from Sweden. I'm in charge of the ice rink over there, and I'm in charge of the Friendship Award work right here.
I'm coming from Switzerland. In the Scouts, my name is Aida. I started here as a dishwasher, so I cleaned all the dishes in this room and also in the other hall. And after a little bit, I get the job to be the supervisor of the supervisor, to manage that we have enough people on each place. Sometimes I stand up at 4:30 because we have to preparing the station at 4:30.
Sander. I'm from the Netherlands and I'm cleaning toilets. The worst toilet we found was a toilet which was clogged, and furthermore it was leaking, so it was like a toilet full. There was water coming out of the toilet every time, and it was going out of the building as well. It was terrible.
Dans les étangs, les contingents, et en train de voir qu'est-ce qu'on peut faire et qu'est-ce qu'on peut voir. Vous venez avec nous?
What can we see in your headquarters?
Here we have all the traditional things in our country, in Saudi Arabia country. We have all the traditional things here. Several things we bring it from our country, just for showing our culture to the others, to know them, and you are welcome anytime to see them. You can come and drink some coffee, you can eat some date, Arabian tea, also dance. We have some bars to dance.
First of all, welcome in Italy, and this is one of the activity of this exhibition area.
This is a puzzle, a Italy puzzle, and the boys and girls have to recreate the Italy and to put together the region and the typical monuments and typical things of Italy.
We are scouts from Taiwan, and we brought this lion dance as a cultural performance during the cultural festival day. Yeah, and we do like all the Chinese people. We do this lion dance to celebrate Chinese New Year's.
In our contingent headquarters, you can take the volcanic experience and get some ash with you home. We brought a volcano with us, and it's smoking in our volcanic cave. That is actually a tent, but we like to call it a cave. There we have all sorts of information about Iceland and Vikings, showing everybody how lovely our country is, and hopefully inspiring people to come join us in Iceland for our national Jamboree next year.
I'm not that good in dancing, but well, it's like, it wasn't that hard.
This is Sri Lankan traditional dancing costume. Its name Vesa Natuma. It's a Candian dance.
This is our traditional clothes, yeah, from Constantine. Its name is Qatifa.
What I'm wearing is a buckskin outfit made from 16 deer hides. It was very commonly worn in the wintertime. In the summertime, you'd be more with the terry shirt and the leathers.
This is called a ribbon shirt. It just is for decoration.
Our clothes are from the Ecuadorian people. The vestment is, this is a poncho.
It's called graya, and it's a wind instrument, and it's very noisy, and it's a traditional instrument.
Hello, where are you from?
Pakistan.
What are you going to do for your cultural day?
We're just gonna celebrate it like we do it in our country, and we're gonna just present some food from our country, some traditional dishes. We're gonna just make a stall over here, and we're gonna make people try our dishes and leave some comments for us if they like it or not.
do you do in Denmark?
We have this dance called stroller dance in Danish, and we would like to show you the dance.
My name's Tom.
And what are you doing at the cultural day, Tom?
I'm face painting all day, so it's Cultural Festival Day and I'm doing flags on people's faces.
Oh, great. And what is a special cultural thing about your country?
A special cultural thing about my country is that we're quite crazy and we don't mind dressing like idiots and doing strange things, I think.
Yeah, you learn to respect other cultures and yeah, other people. So I think it's really important.
It's great for making new friends. To have many feelings.
You don't know, one day maybe you're going to another country. It'll be awesome if you know somebody there.
Well, we have made a lot of friends with our neighbor of tent, and we have met people during the evening when we went to the bar, and well, it's fantastic.
Well, I think the whole idea of swapping everything is really good because I've swapped this Swiss lecker and you really make new friends that way.
Well, mostly I get to know some people from Hong Kong because we had them as home hospitality guests and we're planning to meet them again today. It's really nice.
We stay next to Scottish people and yeah. Yesterday there was a cultural festival and there we eat haggis, that's of haggis, yes. And yeah, that was kind of different of our food, so that's really fun. So, yeah.
Yes, I think. Because later, maybe when they come to the next Jamboree, we can meet together, sing, dance, like now, you know?
And yeah, just keep in touch with them hopefully, not like when the Jamboree's finished, and yeah, try and meeting people.
Ouais, on aimerait bien le refaire en tant que IS pour continuer à participer à cette grande aventure qui est le Jamboree.
Bah oui, parce que le scoutisme, c'est le fait de marcher en groupe, donc sans amitié, un groupe ne peut pas marcher. Donc en effet, si on veut que tout le scoutisme marche ensemble, voilà.
Jamboree. We have lived together for 12 days, shared meals, taking part of module activities, visited food houses, explored Swedish nature, but most importantly, made new friends from all over the world.
On my honour, I promise to do my best to serve my community, to help other people and live by the Scout law.
I hope you've enjoyed this trip down memory lane. I know I have, and I hope you enjoyed these memories for a very, very long time. On behalf of the Jammin' team, I'm Luke, and have a great day.